he's been doing for our families. I appreciate the operation that he set up and how it's contributed to so many of our lives over the past 20 years. So I wanted to officially read this to him and present him with this award. Add a nice little touch to it. So here we go. It says, the City Council of Baltimore resolution. Be it hereby known to all that the City Council of Baltimore offers its sincerest congratulations to Wynn Family Services Incorporated in recognition of the 20 years of service to the greater Baltimore metropolitan area in family strengthening. Thank you for making our city healthier, wiser, better, and stronger. The entire membership extends best wishes on this memorial occasion and directs this resolution be presented this 8th day of September 2012, signed by the Council President. Al, thank you so much, sir.
This is a proclamation from the mayor. It's by Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake, designating September 8, 2012 as Wynn Family Services Day in recognition of their 20th anniversary in Baltimore. Let's get a little round of applause for that. Happy anniversary. Therefore, I, Stephanie Rawlings Blake, Mayor of the City of Baltimore, do hereby proclaim the September 8, 2012 as Wynn Family Services Day in Baltimore, and do urge all citizens to join in the celebration. In witness whereof, I have heretofore set the great seal of the City of Baltimore to be affixed this day, the 8th of September, 2012, Stephanie Rawlings Blake, Mayor. Okay, I can make Aisha come up for this one. Aisha, come on, you come up. Let's hear it for Aisha. The First Lady right here. Thank you. Thank you for everything you've done for the community.
No, but my desire was to be an aeronautical, be an astronaut. I was inspired by Neil Armstrong, God rest his soul, going to the moon. That happened when I was a young boy, and I was a Star Trek fan. And all I could see myself is going into space and meeting one of those aliens. I was excited. So actually my whole life was curved around I went to aeronautical engineering school. I got my degree in aeronautical engineering, worked as an aeronautical engineer for years, and came out with that as my pursuit. But as you know, God always has sometimes a different plan than we have for ourselves. Because obviously, the only space I'm in is this space right here. So space, that desire was changed. And it was changed because God was doing a work within my heart. And in that work, what happened to me was a series of events, not that everybody knows about. What happened one day, one evening actually, I was driving down Biddle Street. How many people know about Biddle Street? Then now, how many know that when you go down Biddle Street, that, and my police officer, I know you know where Biddle Street is. When you go down Biddle Street at night, it's like daytime. It's literally like day. It's so bright, it's like daytime. So I'm driving down and I forgot what time it was. And I saw these kids out playing and, you know, making noise and shooting hoops into the trash can and throwing bottles and I'm saying to myself, I'm an engineer now, working my way to become an astronaut. And I'm saying, somebody's got to do something about this. Like, for me, I was making all the money in the world. I was a young engineer. I was making probably $38,000. You know, back then, that was a lot of money. Like, I felt like I was just the richest man in the world. And all my education had paid off. And I'm going down the street, and I'm looking at these kids, and I'm recognizing, I'm saying, wow, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And it's a school night. And I said to myself, somebody's got to do something about this. Somebody has to reach out to these young people. I was thinking about in my mind, I need to get to some kind of charity. I need to find some place that I can volunteer to support. But mainly I was just thinking about how I could give money away to somebody to help these kids. And as I'm driving down the street and I'm saying this to myself and I'm repeating it, I'm getting very elevated within myself, somebody got to do something. I heard what for me was an audible voice. And God said to me, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? So I went from wanting to be an astronaut, to be in space, to having this call that I didn't understand because I spent a lot of years in school to become an astronaut. And now God's asked me what I'm going to do about it. So I ended up, next slide, running into some brothers, Morris Dickerson and Curtis Advance. And I actually roomed with Morris Dickerson. And as I was going through this journey, I had started volunteering in the community, working with church groups. Actually, two of our board members, Tom and Betty Smith, I work with them in an outreach in one of the churches in the inner city. And Morris Dickerson and Curtis Advance were instrumental in me beginning to shape my desire to act on what God has said to me. And trust me, as we came together, we were passionate young men. We wanted to change the world. And we wanted everybody to understand that every family was important and every kid could be worked with. Every kid could be helped and supported. And we were committed to lay down our lives for the families we were serving. But we needed wisdom. And that wisdom came from a young man who now is a little older, named Ross Ford. And Ross brought to us the wisdom that we needed to bring together the ideas and the concepts and our desire. And he was so gentle with us and helped us shape who we are and what we were going to do and what we were trying to do. So we evolved into a mission. And our mission we just worked on, just had a retreat with our board, and we've been shaping this mission statement. And so the mission now, as we have shaped it now, as we're breaking it out here at this 20th year anniversary, to promote holistic, strength-based, and faith-based principles within the human service community. Our goal is to therapeutically support and strengthen youth, families, organizations, and communities through the creation of innovative services, products, and initiatives. Can we get a hand for that work that went into that?